Hi and welcome to today's video where I've got my October update for my main project pan, which is 15 in 2025. So this is a project pan for beauty where I have 15 items from various different categories, mainly makeup, and they're in at any given time, and I've set a goal for either to hit pan or to use the product up, and once I've reached my goal I have the option to roll in another product from that category or a similar category. So I've got all my products laid out in front of me, so I shall go through them, but please forgive me, I will be looking down because I have a pad which gives me my progress information that I need. So the first item I've got is hair care. So this is the second empty in the category, and this is my Aussie Sensational Protect Conditioning Mist. So this was put in at around 40% full a few months ago, and I use this as a heat protectant. I can't see if it does a lot because I have very coarse frizzy hair, or at least my grey hair is. So I have used it, didn't use it every month, but it's now completely empty, which is great. And I will be rolling in another product, which is the Sol de Janeiro Nourishing Hair Oil, and it's in Cheirosa 62, which is the Bum Bum Cream scent, and or at least that's what it smells like to me. I shall just check it again. I'm sure it is. Yeah, it is. It does smell of pistachio and caramel. So this is a very rich, nourishing oil. It is quite tacky, a bit like honey, but without the... It's tacky on application, but it isn't as tacky because it doesn't have sugar in, but it's just the texture. So a little goes a long way, and I am quite enjoying this, and I've been using it quite a long time, and that's where I am up to, because I tend to focus on one oil or one product of this type at any given time in my hair care regime. So I use this on wet or damp hair, and then when it's dry as well, I put a bit just through the lengths and ends. So I shall be enjoying using that, and it is 58ml, which is quite a random size. The next item I've got is a perfume. Now at the end of the last update I said I was going to put in a Body Shop Musk. I've changed it for this product, which is a L'Occitane Jenny Papayo fragrance, 100ml. So that is I think it's an eau de toilette, eau de parfum, and that's where we were. That's where we were when I put it in. So I had used it before starting this project, but I use this in conjunction with the Body Shop, but the Body Shop one is opaque, so I thought this might be a bit better. I've no illusion that this is going to be finished this year, although I do, because I've only got 2.5 months, although I do use it of an evening after a bath and then before I go to bed, and I layer it with the musky fragrance, like I say, from Body Shop. So let's see where we can go on. Now this one is a discontinued item. It was a limited production for to mark the Brazilian Olympics in 2012. So yeah, I have been enjoying that. It's quite a sweet gourmand fruity fragrance that I presume is Jenny Papayo, the fruit, which I have never tried or smelled. So the next item is a primer. It's the second one. I did use my first one up, so this was put in around a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. It is the September Avant Primer, 30 gram. It is now 24.5 grams, so I've used 5.5 gram in the last month. There was a lot of air in it, to be honest, and given I've gone through it much quicker than the 50ml for mil, I just don't know. Didn't think I'd use a lot, but there it is. That's where we're up to. So hopefully I'll finish it this year. So this is really a moisturising, it says Pro Perfecting Collagen Primer. So I think it's a moisturising base, but I do moisturise my skin well. But I wouldn't go and pick up, but I did get that in an advent calendar last year in 2024. So the next item in order that I would use it is the Yensa, and so this is a skin on skin BC foundation, so it's a BB and CC full cover foundation with SPF 40 sunscreen. Now I wouldn't say this is full cover. I sheer it out anyway to a medium, light medium to medium, and I have used I think several foundations or BB creams in this category this year. So this one is is in light neutral. I got it from QVC. Now they do have some of these shades but not many, so I think it's being phased out, and there is no other retailer in the UK, but it can be purchased in the US of A, but I don't think we can buy it through the Yensa website. It is a very lovely product. So basically when this was put in, it was 47 gram. After several months it's now 36.5 gram, so I've used 5.5 gram in since the last month, which is very, very good. So pleased about that. Yeah, enjoying using that. I'm not sure if I'll get it finished this year, but at least it'll be finished early next year, I predict. Then although this is a finishing powder, I actually use this as to set my eyeliner, because I can have watery eyes, and sometimes my eyeliner can get a bit runny, or a bit it doesn't set down. So then I use this to set down to stop it transferring to the mobile, the upper lid. And I'd already hit pan, I think last month or the month before, and I'm just keeping it in for continued progress. But because it's a tiny area that I use a tiny bit, it's really going to look much the same, I think. The next item is by Too Faced, and it's the Chocolate Soleil Bronze and Sculpt Stick. So this is my second in the bronzer category. I did use a Milk makeup item, and this was put in I think around April or May, and this is now fully used up. So it's in the shade, the second shade. It was the second shade, which is Chocolate Souffle, but the lightest was Mousse. But in the recent months, Milk have brought out a milk chocolate version, but not to the UK. I'm not sure it's been brought to Europe. Certainly not in the UK. I can't find it because the Mousse, the Souffle, I think, which is one below this one, the lightest in the UK is a bit green toned, is what I'm saying, but the Milk looks better, and I would get it if I could find it. That said, I have had problem that it wouldn't wind up and down, it got stuck, and this is a problem with these sorts of mechanisms. They can, if they get hot, stop working because they'll stick to the sides of the tube that it's travelling up and down in. But I did love the product. It has a lovely Terry's chocolate orange fragrance, really easy to blend. So I think I would pick this up again. I'm going to look out for the Milk variant. So this is really nice, lovely packaging. And I would say if you can overlook the pour mechanism, one thing is you put it in a fridge, that would probably help, or a makeup fridge. I don't use one of those. That would keep it intact. Otherwise, I love that one. And it's another item finished. I won't be putting another one in of this type at the moment, as it's getting near to the end of the year. I'm going to wait till early next year, I think. Then the next item I've got is from MAC, and it is the Back to Nature Contour, which came under a blush category by MAC. This has been long deleted, and it is now, I've actually managed to finish it. Now what I will say is the consistency hadn't really changed, but the pigmentation level, or the pigmentation I could get out, had deteriorated. So I was able to use this all up. I've had it many years, really enjoyed it. And likewise, I'm not putting in another product in its place because I am working on a contour in my 50 Shades of Black project pan. So I should be focusing on that one. Then I have a blush, and it is Rocketeur by Benefit, this is long discontinued, and I've got it on today, but I'm really at the very end. So I've got 1 or 2 days, I perhaps think 1 day use, because it's very difficult for me to get the brush in. So I'll use it all up, and then I am going to roll another item in that I got in the last year, and I did start using it earlier on this year. So this is a blush sample, or a limited edition size from Kia Vice. I got this in a beauty kit, and it's in the shade Blossoming, so it's a cream blush. I don't know whether Kia Vice is selling this product or even selling in the UK. It was available at 1 or 2 niche companies. I'm not sure if it is anymore, if they are anymore, but certainly I can't find this product in any shade. But it was a lovely cream product. The next item I've got is in this Zao product, and it is the Urban Decay, let me get this right, it is Book. Now I did finish Naked and this is my second eyeshadow. Now can you see there's a bit of a dip going in there? I use the full length of it, and it's a mid-tone brown, although it's showing up quite dark, and it is a matte, so I'm enjoying using that. And I do hope, if I don't hit pan this year, to carry on using it, so I hit pan and then finish it off. So I am really enjoying Book. Then I have an eyeliner, which is actually my second eyeliner. I did use one from Urban Decay, and this is bronze. So this was a mini to start, and at times it can be quite dry, but other times it goes oily. I think it is drying out and breaking down in its consistency. So I'll show you where I'm up to. So this is where it was when it was put in. So I've used a fair amount, but obviously I've still got quite a lot left. But in all honesty, I don't know how far the pencil goes into the actual wood. Some of them end quite high up, so I don't really know, but I will carry on using this one. It may start fracturing like a lot of them do, and it may well be that I am able to finish it this year, but I'm going to carry on using it as I would, and it might well be early next year. It's one that I wouldn't repurchase because they tend to be a bit drier than I like. Well, this one has gone a bit mushy at times. It's just very, very variable and inconsistent. It's not that old, but except I've had it more than 12 months, but I've only started using it in this project. The next item I rolled was a roll-in, and it is I rolled it in last time. It's Illamasqua, and it is a pencil. Have I got the name in Raw? It's a lip liner. So here I've had a lot of progress in it. It's quite dry, and I tended to use it all over the lip. I'll show you the colour. It's not dissimilar. It's to my top. It's a bit more pinky tone than that, but it's a very warm tone. And I'll show you, but light. I'll show you where I'm up to there, if I can find it. Illamasqua. So it started off there, and now it's there. So I've used quite a bit. I doubt I'll finish it this year, who knows, but if not, I can always roll it over. But I'm sure Illamasqua is folding. It's owned by the Hook Group, but there has certainly been no products in several years now. For lipstick, I've finished one up, and for months now I've been working on the NYX Turned Up in Tulse 10. So this is, and I'll show you. There it is, that's the product, that's where we're up to now. So I have made quite good progress. I'll roll it all the way down and show you. So there's quite a lot gone there. And here we have it there. Started there. So I'm hopeful I might just get it finished this year, who knows. But I have enjoyed using it. It's not the longest lasting, it's quite pale, but it's very creamy, and yeah, it's been lovely. Not one I would purchase again though, and I think that's a discontinued item. Then I have a nail polish. So this is the Sally Hansen gel. Now I can't remember, it's a 212 it is, and what shade is it called? Mocking Me Crazy. So I've never been able to mark it other than very early on because I couldn't find a line. Now I have a separation line, so that's where it's up to. So I've been using it for many months, and finally you can see progress. So it's possible this will be finished this year. I'm actually wearing it today, but I have a goldy glittery topper over it. It's like a sheer wash over it, and I'm enjoying it, but it's getting a little bit gooey, and I never have great success when I use thinners, but I'll see what I can do and hopefully finish that one up. But I do love this beige, cool tone beige colour. Then I just thought I'd put this in. I don't think I'm going to get much progress at all, but I've got the Fenty Butter Bronzer. So this is Butter Pro Filter Powder. Now, wouldn't you know, a couple of weeks ago, one evening, I looked on Fenty website, and these were being sold for £15 each. So it was late at night. I thought I'll get up in the morning and buy it. had all sold out. So these, it is now a discontinued item. I would have picked up maybe 3. Anyway, it is what it is. I can't find this even at full price on any website at all in the UK. And if I'd watched TikTok, I would have known that from June apparently they were saying they were discontinuing it. I wasn't aware. So I'll have to find another powder. If you have any suggestions of a really light fine talc based powder, I'd be really interested to hear from you. But I'll show you where I'm up to. I only use a small bit, so there isn't much, maybe a slight bit, not enough to even mark, but I'm enjoying using this, and I'll be sorry that I won't be able to buy it anymore. And the new one has been heavily criticised because it's a glitter bomb, which is the problem if you take talc out and you use mica and silica, because they are very, very glittery. Now, they're often in talc products, but the talc is the bulk of it, and it does mitigate against the shimmer of these other products, but I don't want to look like a shiny Tin Man. So as Teresa is dead would say, I love watching her. She has more of a cruder way of stating it, but yeah, I don't want to look like a Tin Man. So yeah, I'm going to find another mattifying powder that I use lightly. And then I think the final product is another empty, and it's Studio 10. I managed to get a lip gloss. Now this company I think has gone now. I did take the stopper out, kept it upright, scraped it all out, and it has been finished in the last few days. So in its place, I'm putting a Jouer product which I got from TK Maxx and I saw a while ago, and this is called Frostbite. And I have it on as a topper over my Janet Rust lipstick from Gucci. That's on top, and I will swatch it. Now I won't be using this direct on top of lipstick because I don't like getting this doe foot stained, so I put a little bit on the back of a clean hand and then dab it on. So I shall show you. It is a pearlized white to pink, and it has other iridescent colours in. It is quite beautiful. So I shall see if I can finish that, and I can't show any where it starts at because it's completely full. There is no windowing at all. So they're all the items in this project. Let me know your thoughts down below. I would love to hear from you. But can I say thank you very much for watching, one and all. Thank you for everyone who's watching, whether you've been around a long time or whether you've recently been watching. But I would love it if you would subscribe, and if you enjoy this video, please like. Otherwise, hopefully I shall see you soon in another video. I do have a perfume update video coming up fairly soon, and I may even have a get ready with me. But otherwise, please take care of yourselves. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, your day, and otherwise, like I say, see you soon, take care, and bye for now.